We are going to do part 2 of the lesson we did last week. Who can tell me what we did last week? Madeline.
We were like drawing a little blueprint.
You were drawing a blueprint, right? A blueprint of what? A landform and a what? What else? And a body of water, right? And you are making your blueprint for what reason? Because what are we doing today? Aubrey.
We're making it out of Play-Doh.
You are making it out of Play-Doh. Fantastic. So, basically, before we even begin, I want to read our I can statements really quickly one more time. They are the exact same as last week. However, I want to say them again together as a class so we are aware of what is expected of us for both working on the model and for your behavior, because there is a rubric that I will be looking at, and I will be walking around as you are working to see how you are doing and what score you will get for how you are behaving and working with your group. Understand? Awesome. So let's start. I can.
I can.
Create a model.
Create a model.
With Play-Doh and supplies.
With Play-Doh and supplies.
That represents shapes.
That represents shapes.
And different kinds of land.
And different kinds of land.
And bodies of water.
And bodies of water.
Beautiful. I can.
I can.
Demonstrate appropriate.
Demonstrate appropriate.
Social and classroom behavior.
Social and classroom behavior.
That includes.
That includes.
Not shouting out.
Not shouting out.
Being respectful.
Being respectful.
And following directions.
And following directions.
All right, beautiful. Our last one. I can.
I can.
Create a model.
Create a model.
That describes.
That describes.
A sequence of events.
A sequence of events.
Involving landforms.
Involving landforms.
And bodies of water.
And bodies of water.
After the lesson.
After the lesson.
Beautiful job. So, last week we talked about what a model is, and I showed you the globe, and we talked about how the globe is a model of Earth. And we also talked about ways that a globe can help us, can help scientists, and we compared and contrasted the globe to what Earth actually looks like. Do we all remember that? Give me a thumbs up if you remember talking about the globe and models and all of that fun stuff. So, I want to know who can tell me another example of a model that is not the globe. Jasper. A model of an engine, right? So sometimes auto mechanics and scientists make models of different engines and different things so that they know what one looks like or how it's supposed to look if they're creating it. Good job, Jasper. Emily, what's another one? A model of a playground. So if construction workers are trying to design and build a playground, they might draw a picture of it first or have some sort of model that they build so they know exactly what they want to build at a school or a park. All right, one more, Spencer.
A model of Mount Rushmore.
A model of Mount Rushmore. That's a good one. So I'm sure way before they built Mount Rushmore and the rocks were sculpted and all of that stuff, they probably had some sort of model or blueprint of what they wanted carved into Mount Rushmore. Beautiful. All right, so I also want to see if you remember, what can a model represent? It can really represent anything, right? It can really represent anything you want it to represent. So, I want to play this video. This is a brain pop video. It's really fun. And I want you to be thinking about what models are and different ways that models can be used while you're watching the video, okay?
What is a scientific model? A scientific model is a representation of an idea, an object, or a process. Scientists often model things that can't be experienced directly. For instance, atoms are too small to see, so we can only model their structure. We model the solar system, on the other hand, because it's way too big to see all at once. Dinosaurs no longer exist, so our images of them are models based on fossil evidence. And forecasts for tomorrow's weather are models that predict the future. Models can also be used to describe processes that take an extremely long time, like the movement of continents. Some models are physical, you can build them with your own hands. Others are more abstract and require computers to do a bunch of difficult math. How accurate are models? As accurate as the data that scientists use to build them. But scientists rarely have all the data they need. So as more data is collected, they update their models. An early hurricane model might give multiple predictions for a hurricane's path. But as time passes and more data come in, the forecast becomes more accurate. Models are not supposed to be complete representations of the real world. Just take a look at a map. That's a model of a geographical area. It shows you some features of the area, but not all of them. That's what makes maps so useful. They show only relevant information. A map that showed everything would be kind of useless. How do you model? Before you start building a model, ask yourself what it is that you want to show. The purpose of your model will help you decide what to include. Say you want to make a map of your neighborhood. You can start with a rough outline of your neighborhood and then add the major roads. Adding more data like minor roads, buildings, and bus stops will make your map more accurate. But remember, too many details will make your map difficult to read. Sometimes roads get closed or new buildings are built, in which case you'll have to update your map. Modeling is a process, so make sure to revisit and revise when new data become available. Why do we use models? We rely on models all the time because they're more manageable than the real thing. A cake recipe is a model of the process of making a cake. Reading the recipe is a lot more practical than watching someone bake the cake in real time. Scientists use models because they're easier to work with than the real thing. If NASA is planning a mission to Mars, it needs to account for the position and movement of the planets. That's much easier to do using a model than observing the planets in real time and making adjustments on the fly. Models also let scientists make and test predictions, things that should be true if their ideas are correct. If the predictions match the actual observations, that gives scientists confidence that they're on the right track. And if not, models can always be improved because we're always learning new things.
Beautiful. So, who wants to raise their hand? I'm going to call on maybe 2 or 3 people and tell me something new that you learned from that video about models. Jory.
Is that models can be improved if you first make them as like a rough draft.
Yes.
The first time is only a draft, not a real draft, like the test.
Yes.
You can improve it.
Good. So Jory said that when you make the model for the first time, you can make improvements, and you're going to have to make some change and adjustments because as time goes on, things change. The scientific data changes, just like how they did the map example. If you're building a map, there's going to be new buildings and roads and areas of land that come that were not there before. So that's why they talked about making improvements and updating. Good job, Jory. Mariko.
I learned that models can be on a bunch of different things.
Yeah, models can be on a bunch of different things, right? So a lot of you probably at first only thought of the globe being the example because that's really what we've been learning about the most is using that globe. But that video just showed you so many different things that can be represented by a model, like the solar system, a map, and different things like that. Beautiful. So I am going to have you look at 2 examples of a completed model, okay? So on this picture, and they use Play-Doh. I made sure I found 2 pictures where they use Play-Doh, so they're using the exact same thing that you guys use. They have Play-Doh representing different things, a volcano, a mountain, a river, a hill, a plain, an island, and an ocean. And you notice that they have labels. I made labels for you to save time. So I have a stack of labels for each landform you could have created. I have 10 different labels here, and they're in nice stacks. So you need to make sure that you're keeping this area clean and you're not making it all messy so everything is in the right spot. I also provided for you, I made these by taping 2 pieces of construction paper together. I made 1 for each group. So there's only 6 because there's 6 groups. And you are going to basically put this on the ground, and if you scroll down, Mrs. Vitale, thank you. Look at this one. So I made this because I want you to be able to add detail to your design. So you can put this on the ground, and it's almost like your floor. This is the floor of your landform. And you're going to build your Play-Doh and put your Play-Doh on it, and then
connect each of our ideas together to make like a bigger.
yes, you can, but remember, your group is making 1 model. 1 model per group, and in your model, you need 2 to 3 landforms and 1 to 2 bodies of water, just how you did in your blueprint, which I am going to pass back out to you.
Can we do more?
No. Do this for the sake of time. I do not want you to do more. If you get done early and you want to add some more, I am fine with that, but you need to make sure there is plenty of Play-Doh for the other groups.
I was just wondering because like, do you have to like, there's like, if you put it together, you need like more like Play-Doh, but like, do like our like team pick one person's like idea and then we can choose their idea?
Yeah, you need to incorporate everyone's idea. So you need to make sure,
Their ideas.
yes, that's exactly what you worked on last week and what I want you to do. So as you can see, you don't really need to make your different models of Play-Doh touch one another. Like they have them all separate and labeled, and then these people just drew a picture to add more detail to their model, okay? But the first thing I want you to do is when you go into your groups, you are going to use your blueprint to figure out exactly what you're building. I'm going to let you all go get Play-Doh. There are only a few of some color, so you need to make sure that when you are done with the color, if you didn't use all of a color, you need to put the lid back on it and bring it up here so other groups can get what colors they need, okay? And it is also okay, I want you to try to make this realistic looking. Like don't make the ocean pink unless there is absolutely no blue Play-Doh left. But there is a good amount of blue and green and orange and all of that, so you should be okay. But I'm going to have you go into your groups, I'm going to pass out your blueprint, and then when I give you directions, you are going to go get your Play-Doh, and you are going to get the floor, which is going to be what you put your model on, okay? Really quickly, I want to talk about our rules and procedures. So when you are working with a group, you need to be sure that you are kind, you are being respectful, and you are allowing everyone in your group to participate, build, and share their ideas. I don't want anyone to be upset. I don't want anyone coming up to me saying that their group isn't letting them work, and I don't want any tears, because that just is unacceptable, and it shouldn't be happening, okay? So make sure you are working very well with your group, okay? Also, we are missing AC and we are missing Roar. So Jory and Thomas, you two will be partners since AC's not here. And for Aubrey and Danish, you two will be partners since Roar is not here. All right, I am going to have you meet with your group and sit somewhere on the floor, and we are doing this quietly, no talking. Show me that you can do this with no talking. Meet with your group. No, I remember saying no talking, right? No talking. You need to work with your group. You cannot make your own. All right, hold on. I said I was going to pass these out. Go sit down with your group. In 5, 4, hold on. Everyone go back to their seat. Hold on. We're having an issue listening right now. Did I say come up here and get Play-Doh? No, I didn't. I did not say come up here and get Play-Doh. So I'm really confused as to why my friends are up here getting Play-Doh. try this again. And oh, did I say to come get your stuff? Because I had these stacked in nice piles so I knew which one was which, and now they're probably all messed up because my friends weren't listening. So we're gonna try this again. Stand up quietly and find a spot on the floor or the carpet to sit with your group. No talking whatsoever. Okay, go with your group. Go with Thomas. Ava, you're with Emron? Okay, beautiful. Go sit. I will pass them out. Emron and Ava, you are together. Find a spot that isn't on the carpet. Sit in front of the door. There's already 2 groups on the carpet. We're talking and I really don't know why. You will have plenty of time to talk. I promise. The longer you take to not follow directions, the less time you're going to have to make your model. So, I am going to come around and pass out your blueprints. When you get your blueprint, you have permission to get up and grab your floor and some Play-Doh. Do not take more than 4 colors at a time. Do we understand? If the volume gets too loud, you will have 2 warnings. Once I have to give you a 3rd warning, we're going to have to work more silently. Okay? All right. I'm going to come around and give you your blueprints. Okay? And if there are some in here that aren't yours, you don't need to make a big deal about it. Just come bring them to me so I can find out whose they are. I did get some with no names on them. I think these are your guys. These are yours. Where's Spencer's group? I think these are all his. And I did have some back here with no names, so I will bring them to you guys so you can see if they're yours. And remember, the first thing you are grabbing is at least 4 colors of Play-Doh to start with and the construction paper. You do not need labels until you're done. Here, look through these. These might be yours. Look through these and see. You guys got to get going. So once you have your things, get up. Get your supplies. Get what you need. You only have like 30 minutes, maybe 25 to build your model. And I'm going to make sure that I'm keeping track. You're building the model with Play-Doh. Only one thing of brown. Remember, there is only 1 brown, 1 black, and 1 white, so try to use a little bit if you can. And remember, if you need another color and you can't find the color you need, just use something else. It is okay. It's okay. I'll bring around the no names so she can find it. Some had no names on them. You need to get the construction. That's what your group is building.
After we're done.
Each group should have a construction paper. I think a lot of people are forgetting that step. Do you need one?
I have green.
I only need one for
They never go.
no?
My whole name, I don't say that. You do it.
Remember, girls, I do not mind that we're talking, but you need to stick with your group so you can get a model done. Okay, but Aubrey's not in your group. So Aubrey needs to work with things.
It's really hard.
If you can't use it, then put it in the box on the floor in the corner.
Okay, which one?
Well, take this. They already have one. example on the front for you.
Really cool. I know we got nothing. Maui.
So go get one more color if you need another
Everything has a smell.
Remember, your stuff can be three-dimensional. Like they have like bears up there. You can make each landform about, I don't know, I found it on Google. No, I didn't. You can, I don't know, Audrey. You can do each landform or body of water separately, or you can kind of make them together, but you need to make sure I can tell what's going on. And you need to make sure you have room for labels and stuff too. My lanyard?
That she wanted a volcano that shoots out water.
Volcanoes don't shoot out water, so you need to make sure it's shooting out lava.
We're not doing the pond anymore. Wait, what?
You guys have
No, I got this.
Get make it okay.
Oh, we have each. I meant like I got yellow, pink, and I feel like the it's fine.
Not everything has to go Ava's way, you know?
Yeah, I don't have any other That's not gonna work. It is working. Oh, you can use this.
You might have a basket. I do. I brought that in. No, I Okay, no, you'll be on it.
You never even touched it. It's soft, girl. You say it. This is soft.
I'll be back right in a second.
Yeah. Does this feel hot? Soft. You know. Daddy, guess what? I stole.
All right.
That's mine. I stole.
So,
Get my watch. But I didn't
with
know
your
what I
volcano,
was looking for it. But this
Tori
morning I
wants to
actually
try and make it look
if I
realistic,
find
right? And she wanted to do red Play-Doh for the lava, but you
So
said, oh,
this
I don't
morning
have
I
it, so we're going to use glue, which is
I was
fine if you don't have it.
But just looking to look for one more. So I, you know,
Or you can use this like bright orange as lava, because lava can be like a really bright orange, okay? And then save your blue for your walking stuff, okay?
Mine is
Alright.
in my whole entire house. It's like
How are we doing? Are we making progress?
Yes, I'm trying to leave this out.
You have like 20 minutes.
Take over.
What?
Can we use a different? Can I use some of that black?
I see some good things happening over here. You're doing good.
Girls, can we use the volcano to take care of it? I'm done. Or I can just use
Madeline has the only brown that's really dried out, so you'll have to talk with her and see if she needs it all, or if you can use it, not just use a different color, okay?
You say
20 minutes.
Your name is Amanda St. If you keep posting, I will say your home name. Melanie. My name is not
Aubrey. I know, but we're not joking right now. We're working. Okay. Alright, go with Aubrey. So you guys. Alright, remember, make sure we're staying on task. Because remember when I'm walking by and I'm doing. I'm giving you. It does not have to be perfect. Absolutely not. I just want you to try your best. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's not will you just put it down now?
Alright, you guys need to get going.
It is Christina. Yeah. That's a lot. Well, you can't tell her what her middle name is. Well, your my sister's middle name is not Christina. It's Christian. Why did you say it? I have two middle names. I'm not crazy. Can I tell you, I'm a Christian. You're a Christian.
Aubrey, let's focus on working and not having random conversations.
Okay, now. Finally, lava. Okay, we're not gonna have any lava yet. It's so much. Pink mine. We put on the mountain. I make it. What about we also put a little bit of hill? Yeah, sure. All of that is and then we have a horse. We have all of them.
No, it does not have to be perfect. So get that out of your head if that's what you're thinking. It does not have to be perfect.
What is that for? I'll do it.
What do you have?
I'll put the part around the painter for you. This girl, nothing here. Oh, you want that? That means.
One of like the non-yellow.
Give me that here.
Ramello. Those are dried out. Those are dried out. That's why they're not on the table. Dried out. Does it work?
Now, ready for the pond? Yes, I'm making it. Can we do one now? Yes, I mean, we are almost done. The pond just to be around the volcano. Oh, wait, there can be ponds around volcanoes sometimes, yes. Okay, so wait. That's enough. Wait, we have to. I can ask you
Or what? The dark green?
No, that's not.
Yeah, ask them if you can use them. Absolutely.
Okay, if I can use
This is your 15-minute warning. 15 minutes.
Oh, 15-minute warning. 15-minute warning. Oh, I know.
15 minutes.
I'm learning really all my second one.
It's okay, you have 15 minutes, so less talking and more.
Okay, I'll do it. You're flagging it. Okay. Are you ready? But you just did the prize thing. No, it was
Good. I love it.
You got to do the prize.
Play-Doh can make you sick. What are we building? Can you tell me? And then what's that blue thing? How are we doing over here? What have we got going on so far? Okay. Remember, you need 2 or 3 landforms and 1 or 2 bodies of water.
Thank you.
That's fine. But you need to have 2 or 3 landforms and 1 or 2 bodies of water. How are we doing? What do we have so far?
We have a volcano. We forgot to
So you need, okay, listen, you need another landform. You need 2 to 3 landforms and 1 to 2 bodies of water. You do that and you drew it. So get going. Okay, you guys are doing good.
We got at least.
I know, keep going.
That's the ocean.
Alright, less playing and more going.
Aubrey, you used the whole thing?
I'll hold it up.
I just did it all.
Remember, with the labels, you don't have to get them to stand up. You can just lay them flat.
We're gonna use it later. She can have the whole thing. Aubrey, we need a backpack. When I tell you this,
Alright, if you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. I want to give you a reminder that you have 12 minutes to finish building your model. Also, listen. Okay. Am I talking or are you talking right now? Me, right? So we should not be talking. My friends over here, Spencer and your group, listen, you have 12 minutes. Now you have 11 minutes to finish your model. If you are done with your Play-Doh, I need you to clean up what you didn't use or didn't use all of. And if you have time, you can add some details using markers or pencils or crayons. But you have 11 minutes to finish the whole thing, and then we are done. Continue working.
just give her some. There was a problem when I was trying. I just named out.
Unless you were all done and have time to add details in that, then you can. But you still are missing a landform, I think. Because you have your volcano, you have your pond, you need another landform.
Oh, the hill.
You need a hill, yes. That's what you drew in your blueprint. Are we doing good over here? Yeah, we're working good together? Yeah. So what do you have so far? I see you have a volcano, you have a pond, and then what's this? That's a gold. Okay. No, I like it. It looks really good. Right. What do you guys have over here? I see you're making a volcano. You have a lake, and then what is this, another volcano? What is that? Oh, it's an island. Okay. Remember, when you're done, you need to get labels and put a piece of paper in front of your thing so you know what they are.
Apparently,
Remember, you need to make sure you go get labels for what you created. And put a label in front of everything so I know what it is. That's an important step. You guys got your labels, so I don't need to tell you. Thank you. You need to remember to go get your labels. That's important. And I did notice that there's some water labels not up there. So that's, if you can't find it, just draw it with a pencil. So if this is a lake or a pond, write that with a pencil. If you can't find a label, okay? Remember, Aubrey, you need labels. Thomas and Jory, you need labels when you're done. You have 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. How many minutes? 8. How many minutes?
8.
How many minutes?
8,000 minutes.
Oh, 8. How many minutes? How many minutes? 8. Thank you.
Give me a apple label down.
Do you guys have labels or is Emron giving them now? You have some. And remember, I don't think there are water labels up there. We need to write down. Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty much done. You can add details. I love it. It looks awesome. You're very creative and your guys' is so good.
We need
Go ahead and add it, Levi.
We need like a little bit, I'm trying to make mine.
Jory, get labels. I know, but you need to get them. You have 7 minutes. You need to wrap it up and put your labels.
No, I didn't say.
Do you guys have labels? Do you guys have labels? Get up and get some labels because you have 7 minutes.
For some reason, all of my friends is you because I know you I forgot all of my mountain. Here. You can use that. I do my mountain. What are you using this? We need a plate. Oh, no. You can use whatever dog you want. Girl, I'm sorry.
Pencil and write.
I think it's looking pretty good. Hello.
If you have time, then sure. You only have 6 minutes.
I'm swimming. Not very good. It's time to be funny, Ryan. I don't care if it is. That's not to be funny. That is clean. No, can I get the white pen now? That's not to label it. No, we hardly have any white. Mountains aren't white.
This is your 5-minute warning.
It's a snow mountain.
5-minute warning. 5-minute warning.
Sure, I already made a mountain. That's a volcano. No, this. That's a hill.
Girls, this is your 5-minute warning.
5-minute
warning. And you'll have to use a different color to make it work. How many minutes? 5. Sorry. Jory, it's on this.
It all down.
And I have to use a color that isn't blue. That blue is dried out. Don't get my I know, I did bright ocean on the paper.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 minutes.
So, I forgot to make
No, this is a lake.
Write it right on the paper, okay?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. Going.
Okay, we're not gonna do how many. What do you mean? Just no pencils. You don't need paper. Where's your ocean?
1, 2. Wait, do you see it slowing down to go here? 1, 2. No, 1, 2. It's right here.
Already good?
Okay.
All right, this is your 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. It's surrounded by water, and the water that it's surrounded by is typically an ocean. So if you make an island, you can have an ocean around it, and that would have a landform and body. Okay. Or you can just do the island. But you need to show that it's around water. Good.
Never mind. I'll just go.
Smile, guys.
You take pictures just like my mom. Every day. Another thousand. Another thousand. It's like 1,000.
2 minutes. You hear me? 2 minutes. You need to have everything cleaned up. In 2 minutes. I like it. It looks really good.
Wait, we're missing something. Did you guys
All right.
You said it.
All right. Raise your hand if you can hear me. All right. Voice is off. You have 2 minutes to finish up your model and clean up any mess or garbage. And then you're going to leave your model on the floor. 2 minutes.
We have what we need.
You have 2 minutes. You gotta start.
Hello.
Keep the Play-Doh bottles near you so you know how to put the Play-Doh away. Okay?
Hello. Is anybody here? You want like this or you want like this?
Keep your Play-Doh containers over here so you can put everything
Is
away in
anybody
the
gonna
correct
be
container.
here?
Make sure
I
it's
just
less
want.
than
I just want. I see.
You need to make sure that you clean up the mess. Keep your containers of Play-Doh so you know what colors will go where, okay? Because you gotta clean this all up.
Is anybody come today?
You have 1 minute to make sure you're cleaned up. Keep your Play-Doh containers near you so when we clean it up, you know which color goes where. Okay? Okay, you have 1 minute. 1 minute.
Anybody gonna come and show us?
1 minute.
Is that Joy, there's still some glass. There is glass.
You guys have less than 1 minute.
Is this good?
Great.
Yeah, can we use it?
We're gonna look. We're gonna share with the class. So we get all around.
We can share it with the class?
All right, your time is up. Put your hands up.
I know how to make it.
If you can hear me, put your hands up. Put your hands up if you can hear me. Put your hands up. I still have one group who doesn't have their hands up. Put your hands up. All right, you are done working. All right? So I want you to leave your landform model where it is, stand up, and sit at your desk. Quietly and quickly. Leave it where it is. Sit, stand up, and go to your desk. Quickly, quickly, quickly. I want to have time to present. Go to your seats. Leave the Play-Doh containers there. Leave them there so you're going to clean them all up. I just wanted you to clean up the area so it's less messy. Yes, I do. You need to go to your seats. Friends, we need to go to our seats. It doesn't is. It's okay. All right, Aubrey. Sit down. All right. Hold on a minute. Okay. So, you all just created your model, right? So, I want really quickly, there's 6 groups. I want us to take turns going to see each model. Now, they're on construction paper. I really wanted to try to find some cardboard so that you could kind of easily pick it up. But if you try picking up your model on this paper, it's going to fall and break.
What about that right there?
Nope. So, we are going to do a museum walk, which means we are all going to stand up and we are going to be quiet because you need to listen to the group and what they presented. Okay? So we're going to start over here with Jory and Thomas. So we're just going to come walk over and stand around quietly.
Whoa.
So that way we can see their model and listen to what they're saying. And you need to make sure you are following directions. Thomas, go stand with Jory, okay? All right, so share your model with the class.
So this is our creation. That's a volcano and a river. And there's a pond, another volcano, and another river, and an island.
Beautiful job. Everyone give them a round of applause. Awesome. Now we're going to move on to Aubrey and Danish. So everyone circle around them. Go ahead, girls. Explain your model.
This is a plane. That's a volcano. That's a river. There's a pond. There's a mountain. There's a hill. There's an island. There's another lake.
Beautiful job. Give them a round of applause. Be careful with the floor. Now we're going to go over to Amaya's group. Everyone circle around and wait until it's quiet so they can explain. Show me that we can handle this.
You're going in front of people.
All right? Make sure we are being kind and safe.
So we have a volcano.